In this exciting episode of Shadows of Balic, our heroes?
Like Vietnam flashback going on from what happened earlier today.
He's like, well, don't stand out here in the hall, you buck-toothed buffoon. Come on in.
There's no need for name calling now.
And he just kind of goes, ha, and he walks on in, all great.
So he pink misted.
I want to go after the one with the club.
The guy.
Let go of the other guy.
You got a hold of. Grab it with both hands. Grab the arm with both hands.
Just fling him?
Yeah. Beat a
That's
motherfucker
smart.
with a motherfucker.
Hell yeah. Can I do that?
You can do that.
Fuck yeah. That's smart.
I'll require a strength check, but he's not that heavy. So.
Wait, didn't you say it was kids?
Teenagers, yeah.
Actually, I'm only 3 feet tall, so even if he was...
Head on the ground for a second. You want to do anything?
I want to give him a wet willy.
Okay, so he... in the ear. And he's like, leave me alone, quit. Yeah.
You still owe us 15.
And now for episode 4 of Shadows of Balic, the boss, the muscle, and the weapon.
So Birdman is with us, right?
Yeah, he's flying above you.
Okay. Birdman!
Now remember, you weren't there to talk to him, but he's like, what?
You need to stay with us, man. It's just us now. It's just us. Okay. Good talk. Good talk. Good talk. Solid. Solid. Alright. We go to where Groot is.
Alright, you go to the small warehouse that you were told that House MK has set up their initial mission in, whatever you want to call it, and they excuse me. When you first get there is, you walk right through the door, and there's no one in the front room.
Okay.
And there's like a set of stairs going off to one side going up, and then a short hallway with a room at the end of it, with a door on the left side and a room at the end of it.
Okay. I stand kind of close to the stairs,
Alright.
but face the hall so you can kind of hear in both directions. I'm like, Groot, it's me, Lucius.
Alright, you don't get a response.
Stairs, and then we'll go down the hall, and if we don't find anybody, we'll meet up here.
Okay. So I'm going up the stairs.
You're going upstairs.
So
We're going down the hall.
You start to go up the stairs, and about that time, the door that you all came in from out on the street opens, and it's Buckman now. It's
Dear God.
No, it is not. I'm kidding. And it's excuse me, and it's a tall, relatively well-built, middle-aged man with brown hair and a scar, wearing a blue cape and leather armor that's dyed blue. And he is accompanied by 2 moles, 1 male and 1 female. And he sees the 3 of you standing there, and he's like, "Ah! So to what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?" And then he looks you over a little closer, and I'm assuming you're wearing some sort of insignia.
Yeah, I would guess so.
okay.
Got a
The
little.
little feather thing and all that. He's like, "Ah, you must be Sextus, was it?"
Yes, Sextus Lucius. Pleasure.
He says, "A messenger preceded you a week hence.
We come with your box.
He says, well, quickly, get it in there." He says, "Bishi, Mitsa, take that into my office." And they come along and they don't like yank it out of your hand, but they're like, ask for a quarter from you, or motion in such a way that's like, take that off your hand.
Gimme.
I'm of course gonna give it to them.
And you remember that this is what he looks like.
Yes.
That guy.
That fucking guy.
I forgot the leather actually is not brown or blue, but he is wearing blue silk shirt or tunic underneath. He then he's like, "Well, don't stand out here in the hall, you buck-toothed buffoon. Come on in."
There's no need for name calling now.
And he just kind of goes, "Ha," and he walks on in. And you had been warned by Saj that he's a
Little
little bombastic and has a tendency to be free with the insults.
So he's Mr. Bombastic?
Yes, he's Mr. Bombastic.
Yes.
Mr. Fantastic. So they leave the door open, the 2 moles, as they go through. One's male and one's female, by the way, if I didn't say that.
Hi, this is Moneymaker, your dastardly DM. I just wanted to take a moment to check in and make sure you are enjoying the show so far. If so, please let us know by clicking the like button and the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, and leave us a comment below letting us know your favorite parts. As I'm sure you've already noticed, we had some technical issues, a few problems with the green screens, but mainly mic issues. We think we have it figured out now. Hopefully by the second half of Season 1's recording time, we should have the new mics to clear that up. If you'd like to support our endeavor and allow us to give you a higher quality product, the easiest way to do that is to go to my Subscribe Star page and subscribe. You can find the link in the video description below. There's all manner of gaming stuff there outside of the show, but you can also find things such as NPCs and monster art that I've used, and character sheets for all those NPCs, and for the player characters that you love so much from the game. Alright, I think it's time to get back to the show. Hope you have a great day.
And you all remember the pictures that I've shown you of them. I don't happen to have one printed out handy, but why they're not in there, I don't know. I should have put them in there. So he goes around, when he goes into his office, and there's a desk sitting there, and he's got a couple of statues that look like against the back wall there's another door, and on either side of that, almost like they're part of a column that has been carved out, there's a couple of statues that look like they're made out of sandstone. And he sits down at his desk, and the 2 moles put the chest on there, and he slices the seal, which was made up of a complex knot that then had wax poured on it, and a halcyon key seal put on that. He slices that open, and he opens it up, and inside the box is a scroll case, and he unscrews the scroll case, opens it up, and he looks at it, and he's like, Yes, he goes, I think this is what he was looking for. He rolls it back up, puts it in the scroll case, and he says, well, he says, Sextus, how have you enjoyed your time in the city?
Like Vietnam flashback going on from what happened earlier today. Interesting.
He says, so you've had a little run-in with the Templars then, have you?
Maybe, yes.
He says, we don't need that kind of trouble here.
I handled it. Everything's fine. I pull out that little contract and I put it on the table and one. Also, I have a potential lead for some work in the area.
He's like, excellent! And he grabs it and he looks it over. He's like, yes. He goes, do you think you can handle this?
Yes.
You can find the supplier?
Yes.
He says, very well then. He rolls that up and puts it in his desk.
I have no idea where we're going to find the supplier.
Good God.
Having said that, you do know of both with wool and cotton, you know the two families that grow, you know, that herd sheep and
Yes.
and are the biggest, and the family that's the biggest cotton grower in out of all the nobles. So you have a lead anyway on that. Even if you personally, as the player, don't know if the character knows that. So
I do. My guy knows. He'll figure it out.
he says, okay. So he says, very good. He goes, he says, I need you to do a few things for me.
Yes.
He goes, this is a good start. And he points to the drawer that he put the contract that you gave him in. He goes, this is a good start. He goes, but I need to see that you're a real go-getter and you know how to get things done.
Yes.
He says, I've got a little deal going right now. He goes, it's a little complicated. There's some moving parts here and there. He says, first, to take care of this that you brought me, he gets out a scroll and he starts scratching. He says, you're going to go to the silversmith. He goes, I'll give you, Bishu will give you the directions. He says, you're going to take him this scroll and give it to him. These are my terms. He goes, what you brought me was something I had special delivered. He goes, it will help us to get exclusive export rights from him. He goes, which you don't have to, he goes, I don't have to tell you that that's a very big deal. So he rolls up his scroll, he puts it in a scroll case, ties an intricate knot around it, drips some sealing wax on there. He's got a signet ring and he presses his signet ring into the sealing wax. He goes, I need this done. He goes, I also need 2 other things done. He goes, you can do them in whatever order you want. He goes, they just need to be done by sundown tomorrow. He goes, and then come back and report to me when they're done.
Okay.
He says, the other 2 errands. He says, 1, you need to go talk to a Templar who I have arranged a little deal with. He goes, help us with exports and all. He goes, it never hurts to have friends in the administration, you know. He says, you can go talk to him and, excuse me, and he needs for you to collect a bribe for him.
Okay.
There is a group, a gang, you might say, in the Warrens, and that's the word I was looking for a little while ago. There's a group in the Warrens called the Pit Ticks. He goes, you need to go talk to them too and collect that bribe. He says, you can do that in either order. It doesn't matter. He goes, although collecting the bribe first would probably make more sense, because otherwise you got to go talk to the guy, go collect the bribe, then go give him his bribe, you know. And otherwise he says, from what he goes, the bribe, from what the Templar tells me, is 40 silver. He goes, this way he doesn't have to be seen collecting it, and we'll collect it for him, and then he will help us out when we need help.
Okay. And then the silversmith. Are we receiving anything for the information, or is it just exclusive rights, or?
Well, he is paying a fair price on it. He goes, I will give you, for each part of this that you finish satisfactorily, I'll give you 3 silver. He says, I see you have companions here. He goes,
Gotta Scooby-Doo this thing and split up.
he says, what do you think? He looks to each of you and he goes, in these missions, what do you think you could bring to them? What value do you think you could bring to this? He looks at you and he says, looking at you, he goes, you seem to be the muscle.
That would be correct.
He goes, you seem a little light on muscle. No offense to you, of course. He goes, but unless she is a veteran of the arena, one bodyguard seems a little light to me. He says, and he looks at you and he goes, I have no idea what you bring to this.
I'm just around for sheer entertainment.
He goes, okay, so you will handle her salary if you choose to give her one.
Okay.
He goes,
She essentially is paid with free room and board.
good negotiation.
The face. We'll discuss prices later.
You're standing there.
Looks like I had free room and board. We had an inn.
He's like, she could have been practically rich. All right.
All the urgent things.
Okay.
Earth chunks.
So he says, I will, for your part in this, since I've been told you are an employee of the house as well, because I will pay you what I pay my bodyguards. He goes, I pay them 5 ceramic pieces a day. So if he comes back and has satisfactorily, to my satisfaction, completed these 3 missions, I'll give you a silver piece for those 2 days.
Solid.
And then for the information, did you have a set price?
He says it is. The information is in the scroll when he gives you this.
Okay.
The one he just read.
All right. We'll consider it done. We'll get it taken care of.
He says, very good, excellent, excellent.
All right. Do you want to handle the bribes? Then I'll go. You guys can go do the bribes. I'll go do the silversmith because that shouldn't be dangerous at all. And
Do it by himself.
I can do that by myself. I can just walk over there by myself on that. You guys, actually, we got Birdman. Birdman can come with me on that, so that way he can back me up, and then you guys can go do the bribes. I trust you.
Okay.
And
By the way, he said, Bishi will also give you directions to the Silver Eye, where the Templar is, and to the headquarters of the.
okay, we'll meet up at the Silver Eye. So I'll go to the silversmith.
Where's the pig?
You go take care of the pit ticks. We meet up at the Silver Eye. Do that. On a day's work, wham bam, thank you, man. We go back and give them stuff. By the end of the day. How long are you in the office?
He goes, I'll be here until sundown.
Okay. We may be here by sundown. We might be here first thing in the morning, but we've got it in today.
He goes, you gotta tell me, you silly sap.
Sir, I'm speaking to my compatriots right now.
Oh, spicy.
He says, don't get saucy with me, you freaky fool.
I have not dead set on anything. If anything, you're the one jumping the gun. You said until end of day tomorrow, sundown tomorrow.
Because you're making me promises, but then you're not nailing them down. I like good verbal contracts.
Tomorrow morning.
Don't be an insolent incel.
Don't say tomorrow morning.
He likes getting nailed.
You like getting nailed? I mean, I hear there's great at this. You know what? We'll be on our way. I walk out.
Be back by the morning, you asinine asswipe.
We had till tomorrow afternoon.
Yes.
Why did you shorten the window?
And because we're prompt. We're gonna be prompt.
All right.
What the hell?
So
Hey, yo.
we're gonna follow the two of them for a little while, okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So on your way out, he gives you directions to the Silver Eye, which is not far from here, from where you're at now. It's kind of near the docks, and it says that it is a kind of upscale brothel, and he gives you directions to the pit ticks.
Which is where we're headed.
Headquarters, which is in a tannery down near the Warrens.
This is gonna go really awful.
No, it's not. I mean, we got the two smart ones on this. We're the ones who make bad decisions. He's the one who makes really bad decisions.
But you can fast talk your way through things.
I'm gonna try to fast.
We cannot.
You can club things to
You
death.
can intimidate the shit out of people.
Oh my god. No.
What do you mean?
Oh fuck.
And we're walking.
All right.
All right. So where do you guys want to head first? The pit ticks or the Silver Eye?
The pit ticks.
The pit ticks. Going to the tannery.
If we survive this, we'll get screwed.
All right. So
I'm dead.
you head south and west, down to the King's Road and past the Criterion, past the arena, and you take a left there and go down into the Warrens a bit, and then you kind of follow your nose to the tannery because it's an old-fashioned tannery and it stinks like rancid piss.
Great.
Go get beat on.
Yeah. And while you're walking, you're passing just a few people here and there. You see a group of children playing in the street. Down here, the streets are not paved; they're just kind of hard packed dirt. And these children are just completely they're wearing rags, and are filthy, dirty. And then there are a couple of they look like teenagers maybe. They're just kind of leaned up against a wall, and one of them's like, "Oi!" Looks at you and says, "Way off to jail. Jumping to jail." Says, "Oi! How much for your girlie there?" Points at her.
She's not for sale.
Says, "She'd make a great pickpocket." He starts to walk over to you with his buddy.
Oh god, I'm gonna have to fight.
Man.
This is not gonna go well.
So, another way for doing this. Alright, that's the wrong die entirely. Alright, about that time, somebody comes up behind you and they kind of bump into the side of you a little bit, and they're like, "Oh, watch where you're going!" But you feel their hand kind of reach down for your purse.
Oh god.
They haven't got a hold of it yet, but you feel that they're trying to kind of do you a bump and pickpocket.
Yeah.
So.
Keep watching after the credits to find out how to win this chainmail dice bag. Dice not included. Oh, and if you're enjoying this episode, let us know by hitting the like button. Now back to the show.
What do you want to do? You want to let them take it?
No.
Okay.
Hell no.
Crush the hand.
Grab the hand.
Okay, you grab the hand, or what are you gonna? You just gonna get them by the wrist and just be like,
You
Yeah.
are very strong. You could crush the shit out of that.
Yeah, I know. I could.
all right.
Yeah.
You gonna say anything to them, or just
I'm tell them to back the hell off. Shit.
okay? Do you release them after you do?
No.
Okay. So you tell them back the hell off, and they're like,
And then
they take it. They're like,
Back the hell off. I'm trying, man. Let go.
so they take a step back, but you still got a hold of their wrist,
Yep.
and they try to whip out of it. You got 19, right? Roll me a d20.
Oh god, hopefully this goes well. It's a 12.
They try to kind of whip their wrist out of your hand, but you got too good a grip. They can't do it.
Solid.
And the two that were asking about her say, "Oi, hey, that's our mate. Let him go."
Well, you shouldn't have tried to pickpocket me.
All right. And they one of them kind of had behind him a club, and he pulls it out. It's not a big one, only about like that. But he pulls it out, and he's like, "Oh, you done messed up now."
I got a Dachi club too.
So
I knew this was gonna happen.
they come running in towards you, clubs in hand. What do you guys want to do? You still got a hold of the one, and the other.
I want to
two
go
guys
after the one with the club.
The guy.
Let go of the other guy.
You got a
make
hold
a
of.
roll.
Grab it with both hands. Grab the arm with both
Just
hands.
fling him?
Yeah. Beat a
That's
motherfucker
smart.
with a motherfucker.
Hell yeah. Can I do that?
You can do that.
Fuck yeah. That's
I'll
smart.
require a strength
Rah.
check, but he's not that heavy. So
Wait, didn't you say it was kids?
teenagers, yeah.
So you're
for you.
I'm
beating the
fighting.
hell out of children?
I guess.
For you-
You could have eaten the children had you not fucked it up.
Yeah. Okay.
Snitched. Blame yourself.
All right. So go ahead and roll me initiative, everybody. The two of you, I should say.
Round 1.
God, 7.
Two's good.
2 is good. Okay. Let me move that. Get back to the right page here. That's the right page.
I think he's upset he's spaghetti with you.
Yeah.
No.
How dare you snitch on yours, man?
All right. And you said what? 2 and 7?
Yeah.
All right. Go to.
I had to roll a 13 and I rolled a 13.
So what happens when you do exactly?
When you roll your power score on
Don't have to
kinetic
worry about
control,
rolling that.
any object struck by the psionicist energy discharge is detonated. Living opponents suffer an additional 1d10 damage.
Okay. All right. Well, that's what these guys will be. So you've got that on now. All right. So you're done. Now, one of the guys who came rushing over with the club. Both of them have one, by the way. But one of them, he rears back and goes to strike you,
Human shield.
and you're easily able to just kind of duck back like that. And he didn't have the range quite right.
Sweet.
If you hadn't ducked back, he'd have just hit you with the last couple of inches of it. So, all right, go ahead.
Oh God. 18.
18. All right, and that's the strength check. So you're good. You're able to without it causing you to have an issue with your accuracy. So go ahead and now roll your attack roll.
With the D20 still, right?
Yeah.
Oh God, please. The 2.
A 2. All right, you smack that guy real hard into the ground.
Regardless, somebody's getting hurt.
Yeah, somebody's getting hurt.
Whether it's more than one or just one.
Yeah.
The guy that got smacked in the ground is gonna get it real good.
Yeah.
That's better than using the Dachi club. Just start using people to swing at other people.
Yeah.
I have not been using that strength the way that I should be.
No.
All right. Let's see for you. Oh yeah. All right. You basically break it. He breaks an ankle, breaks a bunch of ribs, breaks his back, breaks his neck. He's dead.
He's not moving.
Yeah.
Bye.
Well, now you don't have to fight him to use him.
No.
You can just use him again.
Just swing his limp body around.
Like
Dead
now
corpse.
he's just gonna be like a spaghetti noodle. He's
Yeah.
just gonna-
There's still the weight behind it, though.
Well, that's true.
And those bones can start poking out, be hurting. Spikes.
Or you could use me.
Yeah, you could.
You
just
could,
whip
because
her
she
around.
can. She's got the kinetic control.
Oh shit.
Okay. All right.
What
well,
have we been doing this whole time? What, so I just pick you up and fling you around?
So I see you just slam him in the ground, and I'm like, do me.
Okay, well, it'll be next round. There's still one of them to attack with a club, and he misses badly. It's like you don't even have to move. He's like, ah, and he hits over there.
What an idiot.
Okay.
It's my first fight, man.
You picked the wrong fucking ones.
And when he hollers, he's like, "True Kings forever."
Good lord.
Okay. Excuse me. The other one that you killed by hitting against the ground had a dagger, and he was going to try to shank you. But
Round 2.
that to an end. All right. Roll initiative. So you're going to be the weapon, and
I like that.
you're
2.
8.
Are you doing anything but being the weapon?
Nope. Well, I mean,
You could let her go, and she could do something after you hit them with her if you got your initiative first.
well, she's a 2 and I'm an 8, so initiative is not a problem.
And regardless, like, you're hitting something.
Yeah. After she lets me go, I'm gonna try and hit the. There's only one guy remaining.
2, I think.
2. I wanna try and hit whoever I think the leader is with my morning star.
With your
Oh yeah, releasing my energy.
released power. Okay, so go ahead too. You grab her by the wrist, I guess.
Yeah. Just gonna fling her around a little bit. That's a 6.
All right, you miss. No, hang on. Double check.
I need to stop using that dice.
No, you actually just barely hit them because they got shitty armor classes. You just barely hit this guy. So you hit him. Go ahead and we'll say.
How much does a halfling club?
We'll say you're worth
much damage?
a D8.
A D8.
I'm a
So-
58-pound club.
Like this.
I mean, that would hurt.
That was the one I picked up earlier, I think I was trying to use. Wait.
It's 4 triangles on one side, 4 triangles.
Yeah, this one.
Yes.
I tried to roll with that earlier and I was struggling. As an 8.
All right. And you're adding, 7 to that because of your strength?
Mm-hmm.
So 15. So you flatten that guy and you got 15 damage
To play with.
pot plus, what was it, a d10? Because of,
Yeah.
okay. So yeah, you just completely flattened him with it. Okay. And now he tries, the one who's remaining, tries to attack. Who wants to be odd and who wants to be even?
Odd.
Tries to attack you. His club.
Just take it.
And he rolls a 17, which would have hit if you didn't have kinetic control on. And his club adds another 3 to the amount you've got in the pot. So what were we? We're at 15 and now you're at 18?
Yeah.
Wait. So this guy, he sees the halfling get wielded as a weapon,
Then tries to
flatten his
stab
buddy,
Then
and
tries to
he's
hit her.
like, yeah, that's the one I want to attack.
Then tries to hit her, yeah. Yeah, that's it. It's fog of war.
He's like, she stood up after my guy got smushed to death by her. Yeah, let's try to kill her.
Alright, so now you're going after him, right?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead and roll your attack roll. Let's see what you need.
18.
Yeah, 18 will hit.
Okay. And then, so I'm using the Morning Star, which is a 1d6 plus 1. So 5 plus 1 is a 6.
So that brings you up to 24 plus a d10.
Plus a d10. Oh, no. Let's use this one.
She's like, does it say 10?
8. It's an 8. Ow. Oh, my head. There you go.
So that's
24 plus 8, 32.
32. So yeah, he just explodes.
Well, he was
there's,
pretty much
there's no part of him
anyway.
bigger than about like a small grape.
So he pink misted.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Because he only had 5 hit points to start
Oh,
with.
well.
He was just a punk kid.
Yeah, so you slaughtered some teenagers.
Yeah, but I'm only 3.5 feet tall, so you know.
Aren't you proud of yourself?
I am.
I flattened.
Actually, I'm only
Those
3
motherfuckers.
feet tall, so even if he was a teenager picking on me.
Yeah, you look like a child.
A child.
I act like one.
A child.
What's worse?
Oh, rapist.
A child.
A child. I love that video. It's so funny.
Okay. So that part's done. All right.
Alright, so I dropped my kinetic control.
Okay. All right. Are you? It doesn't take you long. Another couple of blocks, and you make it to the tannery.
Great.
There's no guards at the door or anything. It just looks like a normal business where they're producing something. It doesn't smell like one. It smells like rancid piss.
That's awful.
I'll open the door and go in.
Okay.
I'm following behind her.
Hello?
All right. Inside there are large vats that have skins soaking in them. They've got funky froth that's like several inches thick. And there's like inside the building there's another office built into it, and from there are several people milling around out in front of that, and there's a couple of people that are like tending the vats with poles. They're like turning the skins over in the vats without taking them out, just kind of manipulating them with the poles. But you see several who don't look like they're tannery workers. They look more like they're what the true kings that you killed, like what they would have grown up into. These guys look like street punks. So they're kind of towards the back near that office area.
Who are we supposed to see?
Shit, I can't remember the name.
The leader of the pit ticks.
The leader of the pit ticks.
Leader of the ticks.
Here
You don't
to
have a
see
name.
the leader of the Pepsids.
The Pepsids. The Peptos.
Good God.
Yes, I'm the leader of the Peptos. My name is Bismol.
And we're giving this guy something, correct?
No. You're taking
We're taking from him.
40 silver.
He's like, here's 30 silver. Thanks.
Hey.
And I'm assuming you gave me the silver, right? Because you were holding on to everything at that point.
You are retrieving 40
Oh shit, you just said that. Oh my God.
She's
The pregnancy brain is real, y'all.
You are,
If I don't, I gotta write this stuff down.
you are retrieving 40 silver
From the
from
leader.
the pit ticks
I got you.
for the captain. We're after you get the 40 silver, we're gonna meet outside the Silver Eye.
Yes, I know that. We're collecting it for Garud, though.
No, we're collecting it for the captain of the guard guy,
What did I miss?
Or the Templar.
the Templar,
By the way, Camless is the name of the dwarf you're going to see.
Camillus.
Camless.
My brain is not what it once was. It's like a fucking squirrel, I swear.
But after the baby, you're gonna have like that really cool power where you can just find things that only moms can do.
I can kind of do that now. Sometimes.
Like, it's gonna be like, hey, I can't find the ketchup. It's right there in the fridge. You look in the fridge, it's not there. But then you walk in the fridge and then you just pull out the ketchup.
And he's gonna be like, what the hell?
Yeah.
I just looked there and it wasn't
Yes,
there.
my wife does that. It's insane.
Maybe if you just use your eyeballs.
I swear to God, I'm gonna stab you.
Hey, I just took out 2 teenage kids and I crushed them both to death.
With another kid.
What
I know.
assets did you acquire from doing that, though? It's not like they owned an inn or anything.
Damn it, Logan.
So salty.
You gained no assets.
Are
What
you
assets
ready
did
for
you
us to
gain?
continue?
A whole inn.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
No, it sounds like you
I was
gained a
the
fight in the
innkeeper.
It
arena.
sounds like you lost everything.
No, I was the inn. The innkeeper. I was the inn. I was the soul of the inn. I
You
became the
get like a
innkeeper.
small inn box made and you wear that as like a helmet now. I am the inn.
I was the inn, man. I became the
For you,
innkeeper.
the names that they gave, the name they gave you for the guy to talk to is the pit tick. Leader is Quintus Varenus.
Quintus
Quintus Varenus.
Varenus.
And Aliolus, not Aliolus, but Aliolus is the name of
The Templar
the
guy.
Templar.
Areola.
That's what
Ariola.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Okay. So you've walked in and you're hollering to them, hey,
We're looking for Quintus, whatever his last name is.
Vaginas.
Vaginas.
Varenus.
Vaginas.
They're like, well, who the fuck are you?
Oh.
That's my mama, and I'm his illegitimate child.
Illegitimate child.
You're his illegitimate child?
Yep.
I'm so
I
dead.
want to see my daddy.
Oh, that his. I thought you meant your mama. You said his.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So now you have a
So
baby.
And I tell them I'm
you're not
with
just kidding around.
NQ,
You
right?
actually say that. Okay.
I cannot tell you anything on what you can do right now.
One of them,
I'm
one
not
of them
there.
laughs, and they're like, "Ha! Okay, whatever." And he kind of sticks his head and shoulders through the door into the office area bit in the back. is not a solid door. It's just beaded. He sticks his head in there and says something that you guys can't hear.
At least now we know where he is.
And
I'll just barrel my way through. Fuck everybody else.
He says, "You got to get a better story than that. That one ain't got no children." He goes,
At least now I know where he is. We really are here to talk to him about some business, though.
Yeah.
He says, "Who sent you?" Remember, you're yelling across like 40 or 50.
Areola sent us. Areolas.
Areola sent us to see the vaginas.
That's funny.
Hey, this seems like a good place to stop and tell you about the Slow Children at Play live show. Every Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, we'll live stream to all you fans. By the way, for anyone outside the U.S. who isn't sure what 7 p.m. Eastern Time equates to in your local time zone, we are in the same time zone as New York City, Washington, D.C., and Miami, Florida. In the live show, the Slow Children at Play will discuss the latest episode, answer questions from the comment section, and interact with the live chat. We will also announce the winners of contests, as well as any campaign-related news. On the subject of contests, be sure to pay attention so you'll be able to answer the question after the closing credits. I guess that about covers the live show. I look forward to hearing from you there. Now back to the action.
Areolas. That's the name.
So, you want to holler that over to them?
Yeah.
He's like, "Get over here, you dumbass!"
That's not very nice.
Probably shouldn't do that.
When you get closer, he's like, "Don't be yelling that shit out." He goes, "I'm gonna have to go cut out that guy's tongue now so he can't repeat it."
Oh shit.
Yeah, you just fucked
He
somebody
goes,
over.
"Nice job."
He's tongueless now. He's a mute.
He's
All because of you.
That's on you.
He had such a beautiful singing voice.
Yes.
He was gonna make it out of the slums. First one in decades.
And his kid, she had the cancer.
not the cancer.
She had the cancer.
Not the cancer.
Cancer.
Wait, she doesn't have it anymore?
Well, she's not with us anymore.
They were gonna shave her and get rid of it. But you got to remember, this is
And we're walking.
this is a Greek Roman culture.
Anywho, so
Anywho. All right.
we're now in Verenus's office, in case you didn't know where we were.
Vaginus' office.
He pulls you. He motions you in. He goes, "These two say they got business with you, boss." And Quintus, excuse me. Varenus is the last name. Quintus is sitting there with his arms crossed. He's like, "I don't know these two." He goes, "Who the fuck are you?"
You got rent due. We're just here to collect.
You don't need to know who I am. I'm just here to
He's
collect.
got two big guys, a mole and a human, standing behind him with their arms crossed too. He's like, "The nerve of these bitches." He goes, "Who sent you?"
I just say the guy's name again. Areolas. Areola.
Guy's name again, Areola. He's like,
I
"Oh."
thought I just said that.
He goes, "All right." He kind of reaches down. You hear some clinking, and he picks up a bag and he tosses it to you. He goes, "There." He says, "Tell him next year don't come early."
I open the bag and count it and make sure it's 40 silver.
Okay.
I'm not trying to die.
He looks through it, or you look through it, and there's you get all your fingers and all your toes and one of her hands. And that's how many silver are in there.
All your fingers, all your toes, and one of her hands.
I figure you're not great at math, but you can count on your fingers and toes and stuff.
What's her intelligence?
That's not very nice.
Oh, well, what's her intelligence?
Oh, I don't know.
It's 25.
I know
She
what.
goes,
I know
"My
that.
intelligence is not 25.
I know that. My intelligence is 12.
Oh, well, I would think she could.
She's pretty. Yeah, she might not have had her intelligence is probably more in other fields. There's just not a whole lot of use for
Well,
her.
is
So we
that-
counted 25, but he owes 40.
He's like, do you say that?
Yeah, I'm like, you owe 40.
He's like,
Where's the
40?
rest of
Who
it?
the fuck told you that? He goes, the deal was 30.
That's not what we were told to come collect.
Give me an intelligence check. And you gotta roll definitely below 25.
You gotta roll below
the 12?
me or below your.
Yeah, 12 or less.
It's a 17.
Well,
All right. Well, you're steadfast in your belief. You're like, this guy. Not only is he not giving me what he says he owes me, he's not giving me what I know he owes me. Because he says he owes 30 and he only gave you 25, and you're like, oh, this guy's almost fucking us by half almost.
still owes you 15, so.
So owes me 15. You still owe me 15. What the hell?
He looks to his boys. He's like, boys, get him the fuck out of here.
Oh,
Beat a motherfucker with a motherfucker.
I guess we're about to get into a fucking fight.
I mean, the last one ended really
You're
well.
like, oh, I didn't have time to turn it on.
Wait.
I just grab it. It's just like, fuck it, send it.
You're like, it worked last time! And grab by the legs, start swinging.
Shit.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So,
I don't have the ability to fast talk here, so I'm kind of.
I'm not there.
I know.
Turning on contented control again.
okay.
I guess that's where we're
You're gonna
going.
try to grab her.
Yeah.
All right, they come around and they're like, they're coming to grab you by the shoulders. I guess the belt give you the old heap ho. So, roll initiative for me. Since this is an obvious combat that's coming up, nobody's surprised.
6.
1.
Hey.
Thank God.
That's what we
So
needed.
afraid I was dead.
You're like, this is gonna be really good or really bad. It hits reverse. She picks you up. No, I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
Wait.
Just saying.
That's gonna be like a signature move now. Just me yeeting her around to fucking beat the shit out of people.
I mean, okay, realistically though, that would work really well because like you could throw the absolute fuck out of her. Right?
Yeah.
So let's say there's
And I'm
like
just gonna go.
yeah, and then you take all the damage, and then hit them and give them all that damage. Is there a limit to how much damage you can absorb?
That's fucking
Well,
sweet.
yeah,
It
there
depends.
is. 'Cause-
It has to do with how long she can keep the power on, and how much damage she can take
Yeah.
in that time.
Okay, but like,
And I do think if I get hit by a giant, it's still gonna hurt.
crushing blows and stuff will still hurt. She can give it back.
okay, crushing blows. But what if like you jump off a building and then hit?
Yeah, that's I
That's
would
still a
count that as a
crushing blow.
crushing blow.
Oh, okay.
Now she could jump off if she had enough hit points to soak it. Then she could come and hit somebody with it, but it would still hurt her.
We need to beef you up. You're getting on a new gym regiment.
I am 3 freaking feet tall.
Yeah,
and I
you're gonna
weigh
be built
58
out, not
pounds.
up.
On your initiative, I'm sorry.
We're gonna
6.
build you out.
Round 1.
Okay, go roll it.
All right, so 13 or less. A 1.
Okay,
Solid.
right?
so it is on. Yeah. Now,
Swing me.
Swing me.
one of the pit ticks comes and he will try to grab. You want to do the same? You're odd, you're
Odd.
even.
That's fine.
I'll try to grab you.
Of course.
you're able to successfully kind of wiggle and squirm out of his grasp.
Nice.
So, and you rolled a 6, right? Yeah. The next one is going to try to grab you, just because that one is going after her. And same thing. He grabs and you just duck down and he completely misses you. You roll a 3. Another one kind of jumps off the wall and starts heading towards you, but he's not here yet.
Great.
Go ahead and go.
Let's use this other one. 10.
10. All right. These guys are standing shirtless, so they don't really have any armor. Class 10. Yeah, that's enough to hit one of them. I guess the one that tried to grab you.
Yeah.
Can I leave my mouth open and have my teeth do damage?
They're insignificant.
Hey, you think
You don't-
chompers can do damage?
What if you're holding out your mace?
She's like, I'll hit them while I'm being hit. You've done your thing for this round. Okay, what did we decide? She was a D8?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Where was that? Where did I just have it? There it is. It's a 2.
2, and then you're adding 7 onto that, so you hit him for 9.
So much. That strength bonus is insane.
I know.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
All right. Jump to that. Okay. So you hit him, and he's like, "Oh." And you've obviously bruised him real bad on that side. Maybe even knocked the breath out of him. He didn't like it at all. It hurt him pretty good, but it's a blunt force trauma against somebody who's actually bigger than you are. So. All right. Excuse me. So that is that. And now the last guy comes up, and he has he's got kind of a long dagger that's almost long enough to be a short sword. And instead of having a handle like this, that he has to do like this with, its handle is like 90 degrees to the sword. So there's like the blade. So there's like the blade, a little set of keons here, a little hilt, and then like 2 parts that come back that the hand fits into, kind of a long punch dagger type thing. And he will swing at you. And
Give me.
kind of a parry type thing.
I blow him a kiss as he tries to do it.
And he actually misses. Because he's like, oh, trying to swing at you while you're being wielded. So
He sees the
he's
kiss
done.
coming. He's like, go away.
Alright, come on. Tell me what you want to do this round. Round 2.
I want to hit somebody.
Okay, do you want to be hit or hit?
No, well,
Want me to just throw you?
yeah, just throw me.
Just throw you?
There's the one that's far away that's coming.
Yeah, because you got the one that's kind of the one. Well, he came and punched the dagger at you. He's a thinner guy, kind of skinny. Looks like the guy that played the gyrocopter pilot in Mad Max. Got a long face, funky teeth, skinny guy.
So we've got 9 built up right now, right?
9.
So
We want to wait?
yeah,
And
wait.
there's the 2 big guys, and then there's Varinus there, or excuse me, Quintus.
But he's not fighting us right now. He's
Not
just
yet.
sitting.
Yeah. So go ahead and wield me again.
Wield you again?
Yeah. Beat me up against somebody.
Okay. So I'm just flinging somebody at you. Or I'm flinging you.
No, you're swinging me.
Like a club.
Okay, yeah, okay.
I'm your Dachi club.
Solid.
All right, so
all
and you're
coming
going to maintain while being
Yeah.
while being weaponized.
Yep.
All right. Did we roll initiative? We have not yet, have we?
No.
Go ahead and roll initiative.
4.
If I'm being swung, do I have to roll initiative?
Not really. They rolled really well. Okay, what'd you roll? 4? All right, they all beat you.
Oh,
Damn.
fuck.
They rolled 1, 1, 3.
Then you're going to use me as a shield.
Wait, you just...
You're not made to do that. But, all right. So the first one attacks. Just your very being there gives her a 50-50 chance that they'll hit you instead of her. First one tries to attack you. This is one of the big guys. He's just swinging his fists. He hits with a 15, and he does. That's even. He does 11 points of damage. He just comes across and it's just like.
Uh-oh.
But he's a ball loose like this wide through the shoulder, big around the arms.
You a big boy.
Roll me a
think I can do this.
percentile. So 2d10s, one that has the double numbers and the other that does not.
This one? One that does and one that doesn't?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is this, I'm assuming
You're
this,
down to 9.
that's the other one.
Okay, what's the one that does have the 2 numbers say?
60.
What's the other one say?
1.
So 61. Okay, he does not knock you out.
Damn.
That's
That could have
kinda-
been really bad.
Well, it allows for non-lethal combat, so they can knock somebody out and then take them prisoner. Also, punching damage. Somebody can beat you to death, but after an hour, you heal all but like 90. You heal 90% of it within an hour.
Okay.
All right. So the next one then tries to attack her. Same thing, and he hits, doing 10 damage. You don't have to roll for knockout because you didn't really take the damage.
Oh, I'm writing down that I just absorbed 10
That's what
to
I'm saying.
dole back
I'm
out.
just saying she had to
Oh,
see if
yeah.
she was going to get knocked out. You don't because of the kinetic control. All right, and the last one, the guy with the little punch dagger, he is going to attack her. But he rolls a 6 and is unable to do so.
Thank God.
You're able to like pick up your knee and block him with your greaves as he sweeps at your belly. So.
Take that, nerd.
All right. So go ahead.
It's a 9.
9. You hit.
Thank God. I hit with using her.
Yeah.
Okay, let's take a time out for just a second so I can ask you for a little bit of help. Don't worry, this one won't cost you a dime. All I need is for you to comment the name of your favorite character and let us know why. Please just keep it positive. I'm sure all our players would love to hear what you have to say. Thanks again. Now let's get back to the show.
So I hit.
Yeah.
Roll a d8 for damage.
When you attack,
Which one did I?
You want to hit the same guy?
Yeah, I mean, he's already almost dead anyway.
Oh, he's hurt.
3.
3,
7.
It's 10.
10. Okay. You knock him back a couple of steps. He has to shake it off. He's looking really bad. He's got a split lip. His eye. He looks like he's been in a boxing match for a while now. You know, it's like the 12th round after a heavyweight boxing match. But he's still alive and still up. Kicking. All right. Now, I'm going to have to just move on to the next round since you said all you were going to do was be a weapon. Okay. Now, next round. What do you want to do?
Round 3.
You got what, 19 saved up?
29.
29. Okay. Okay, so what do you guys want to do?
I want to go after the most healed person
The healthiest person.
that is not Quintus.
Okay. So that would be the other big guy bodyguard. Because she's got one just about beat to death. And then the other guy has not, the skinny guy has not been hit at all.
Skinny guy's not doing too well anyway. He keeps missing.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
He missed the target that was
So,
trying
and
to get hit.
Are you going to try to finish off that one guy?
Yeah, I might as well just try to get him.
Okay.
But I'm still holding I'm keeping my kinetic control
Okay.
up.
But you're going to release the power.
But I'm releasing this.
Okay.
God, that's
All right. So let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Good. You did good.
for initiative. That's
Yeah,
awful.
That's great. Now, think positive.
Okay.
How are you doing?
I rolled an 8.
How are you doing?
Don't worry, we're coming back to you guys in a minute.
5.
Yeah, after we both die. Well, I'll die. She'll still be alive.
What's your HP at?
9.
You're good. You
He's
got
like,
this.
ha ha, it was worth it.
Oh no.
Well, I'm sorry, what'd you say again?
5.
The whole party's about to get wrecked.
Okay.
I believe in you.
All right. So the hurt guy goes after you and hits you with a haymaker, doing 11 points, putting 11 points in the pot there.
Wow.
Yeah, these guys are really strong.
That number's ticking up.
Yeah, it'd be nice if they just keep attacking her, not me.
She's
She
about
can
to
build
If they would
absolutely
let me
explode.
discharge and then start over would be even better.
Okay.
She's about
now
to explode the hell out of somebody.
you're ready to go.
Hopefully
Okay.
they'll all be within the same vicinity.
So I'm going to try and hit the one unhurt big guy.
All right.
And I rolled a 15.
15 will do it.
Oh, he's dead.
Okay. And
He's
then
dead.
my
That's a D6 plus
yep,
1. right?
D6 plus 1.
Your morning star.
And so that's 3.
3, and you had what, 39 or something
And
like
then
that?
I had, let's see, 10, 10, 9, and 11. So 30, 40.
Plus
so
a
40
D10.
plus my 3.
So 43 points of damage.
Yep. I don't get
Yeah.
the D10 on this one. I didn't roll my power score.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, you. Well, where do you hit him? Yeah, you can say you hit him anywhere you want to hit him.
The big toe.
Because this is the death.
I mean, am I going to be able to reach anything above his hips?
Well, your morning star extends your reach like this far.
Okay.
Center
Well,
chest.
yeah, I'd like to do center chest or
Yeah.
Alright.
gut high up as going gut as I can
Well,
reach.
you get a good explosion out of it, and there's not a whole lot of his torso left after the explosion. And just a little attached to his arms and a little attached to his hips. The rest of it's pretty much
Damn
chunks.
it! Now I gotta go take another shower.
Don't blame me. All this dude needed to give us was 15 more silver and we would have been done.
All right.
Now we're in a full-fledged fight. This is stupid.
Go ahead. No, don't go ahead. I'm sorry. So that guy is done. And that guy is done. So now the
We got
the punchy guy.
We got a punchy guy, we got a skinny guy, and we got
The
Quentin.
skinny guy.
Quintus left.
The
Skinny guy is punchy guy.
Oh, okay.
The skinny guy then goes.
Home to mama.
They do.
Come to mama.
That was a pretty impressive thing. Let's see if he will. He stays in the fight. Let's see about
He's like,
Quintus.
yeah, one hit and he exploded. Yeah, I got her.
Quintus jumps up about then and starts to run to the back of the office. Skinny guy comes after you again, and he's unable to hit you. He's just not very good with his blade.
I just got these today. I'm still learning.
And even if he was, he only rolled a 2. So, so that's the end of that round. What do you want to do next? Quintus is running for the back of the office. Skinny guy's still up. Oh no, I'm sorry. You go.
He almost forgot about me.
Almost.
15.
15 is enough to hit that guy.
Your mic just started flashing red.
Oh no.
Joy.
It just started, so.
Okay.
Well, let's stop here. Let's charge the mics.
Well, that takes hours.
Before we continued, like
At least you caught it, cause I've been
Yeah.
checking it on and off.
I ever since last time I checked like every few minutes,
Alright,
and I watched it go from blue to red.
Speak loudly or swap with him for a minute since it's going to be a minute. We'll finish up this because it's almost done. And then we'll charge and come back. Alright.
Okay.
Okay. So you were able to hit him and you did how much damage?
Oh, I didn't get to roll that yet. It's still a D8, right?
Still a D8, yeah. Because I think that's what your Dodge Club does, right?
What the Dachi Club does?
Yeah.
I think so.
I can't see. Is that my key?
Yeah,
It
that
is.
one.
Pencil is so light, I can't see. Yeah, for a large. Well, actually, if it's a large guy, it's a D4.
Okay, when I said large, I meant not in size category large. I just meant he was a large man.
Oh, gotcha.
So yeah, he's size M.
So the size doesn't matter. So then it would be a D6.
Okay, D6.
A 2.
2. Okay. Yeah, you're able to smash his head down into where his chin's like here.
God. Mortal Kombat shit going on.
He's fatality. So that guy's dead. The one guy doesn't seem to have much ability to hit you and couldn't stop you if you wanted to, but he's trying to engage her. Quintus is heading to the back of the thing. Do you want to try to catch him? Do you want to throw something at him?
What? Throw her at
Throw
him?
me at him.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
She's still got her stuff up, so.
Oh, yeah. Just chuck you at him.
Grab her and just give
Yeah.
her the old heave-ho. All right, give me a strength check followed by an attack roll.
14.
14. Okay, so you're plenty strong enough to do it. And the attack roll.
17.
All right, so she plows into the back of him, bowling him over, and you picked up 8 points of damage, and he took 8 points of damage there. All right, and he's laying on the ground for a second. You want to do anything?
I want to give him a wet willy.
Okay. In the ear. And he's like, leave me alone, quit. Yeah.
You still owe us 15.
He's like, okay.
Victory!
I'm assuming this while she's doing this, you're closing the distance.
Yep.
Okay, well you get over there. By the time he's saying okay, you're over there. So he seems to have give up on trying to resist. What do you guys want to do with him?
Break his kneecaps. Set an example.
I'm good with just standing him back up and getting the money.
Yeah. I think I'm good
Okay,
with
so
that
you're gonna
too.
stand him back up and take him over to his chair or his desk.
Yeah.
All right.
And maybe an extra one for us just for the trouble. I mean,
Yeah.
I did chip a
Actually-
nail.
Yeah, good idea. I think we deserve some extra silver for that shit.
So you're saying that's what you're saying to him?
Yes.
Okay. He's like, how do you expect me to survive? He goes, I gotta bribe these Templars. They take all my profit. He pulls out another sack. And he's counting money out of it. He's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. He's like, there. That's what I owe him.
And you owe us.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, well, there you go. And he starts to, you hear it clink as he picks it up and starts to put it back.
That climper is still.
I think you need to give us more than that, because we just had to fight 3 of your men.
I mean, to be fair, you could just kill him and take the whole thing.
He's like, now I've got to find more men, and that costs me
Like,
more money.
That's not my problem.
Huh?
Yeah.
What?
Red.
Oh, you're red too.
Oh crap.
Okay, so that's pretty much showing that we're gonna, after this, we're gonna have to take a little break.
Yeah.
I don't want to take a day break because we've only done like 4 today.
Well, before we go down, let's finish up.
Yeah. All right.
Don't take all.
I mean, we could just and take it all. Save you the trouble.
It's like, fine, here, and he tosses you the entire bag.
That's what I'm talking about. And we can just grab it and go.
Count it before we go.
Count it. Okay.
All right, there are you guys each got a silver already that he gave you, and there are 8 more in the bag.
Nice. So we got 50 silver in total.
Total, yeah.
Nice.
Okay, it's time for a little break. Thank you for watching. And to thank you for getting this far into the video, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. We're running a Superfan Appreciation Contest. Well, actually, it's 2 contests in one. We will be doing a weekly giveaway where you can win a game token of one of the monsters, NPCs, or PCs from Shadows of Balic. In this first contest, each week we'll be giving away a different token. These tokens will be in electronic file format, both PDF and PNG, so you can use them on your home tabletop or in a virtual one. To be eligible for the weekly contest, you just need an email to receive your prize, to be a subscriber of the Slow Children at Play channel, and to comment the correct answer to this week's contest question before the premiere of next week's episode of Shadows of Balic. The winner will be chosen at random from all the correct answers on the Slow Children at Play live stream the week following the episode's premiere. Here's an example of how that'll work. If an episode premiered on, say, Wednesday the 5th of March 2025, the winner for that episode would be chosen from the correct answers posted by 11:59 and 59 seconds on the 13th the week after. The winner would then be announced on the 14th on the Friday night Slow Children at Play live stream. Then the winner will be given on-screen instructions on how to claim their prize. If the winner does not contact us by the time of the premiere of the following episode of Shadows of Balic, they forfeit their prize and it is added to the next week's contest prizes. The second contest will start at the time of the premiere of the first episode of Shadows of Balic Season 1 and last until the Slow Children at Play live stream following the last week of the first season. The prize for the Season 1 contest is this awesome chainmail dice bag. The dice bag was handmade by me using golden aluminum rings. It can hold around 40 standard-sized dice. That's just shy of 7 complete sets. The dice shown here are not included as part of the prize and are only shown for scale. Unlike the first contest, you must live in the United States of America to be eligible for the second contest. The reason for this is it is a physical item and international shipping is cost prohibitive. Aside from geographic eligibility considerations, to participate in the second season-long contest, you must be a subscriber of the Slow Children at Play channel and correctly answer the weekly questions for each week of Season 1 of Shadows of Balic prior to the end of the contest. I'm looking forward to sending out your prizes. Good luck. Oh, one last bit of legal business that I have to cover. First of all the contests and all their prizes are solely the promotion and responsibility of the operators of the Slow Children at Play channel. They are not sponsored by or associated with any entity, platform, such as but not limited to YouTube, Rumble, or Spotify, or corporation. Secondly, the rules for both of these contests can be found in the video description below. There you will also find a link to an off-site document that contains the same rules for your convenience. Alright, now that we have all the rules straight, I believe it's time to get to this week's question. Are you ready? Just remember you have to answer in the comments section below, and only correct answers count. Good luck! Alright, let's see if you were paying attention today. The contest question for this episode is, in this episode, what malady did the tannery worker's daughter have? Okay, that wasn't so tough, was it? If you don't know the answer off the top of your head, it should be a simple matter to go find it. Remember to catch next week's Slow Children at Play live stream to find out if you won. Good luck. Oh, one last thing. To go directly to the next video, just click here. And if you'd like to go to the playlist for this season, click down here. You have a great day. Bye-bye.